There is a moment in the day that separates winners from watchers. It is not noon. It is not Monday. It is not New Year. It is the moment your eyes open in the dark and you have a choice. Stay warm and stay the same, or stand up and start changing. You say you want a better life. You say you want more money, more peace, more respect, more strength. Okay? Then answer me like a grown adult, not like a child. How bad do you want it? Because the world is full of people who want it kinda, and kinda gets you nothing. Let me be real with you. Your bed is not your enemy. Your weakness is, your comfort is, your excuses are. And they speak in a soft voice. Just 5 more minutes. You deserve rest. Start tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. Then you look in the mirror and you feel that pain, that quiet shame, that feeling like you are wasting your life. So let's flip the script. Let's talk about the hour that no one claps for, the hour that feels cold, quiet, and lonely. 4 in the morning at 4 a.m. The world is asleep. No calls, no noise, no drama. Your phone is just a dark box. Your city is quiet, and you are awake. That is power. People think power is loud. They think it is cars and watches and followers. Nah. Real power is control. Control of your time, control of your mind, control of your habits. And the easiest time to take control is before the world starts pulling you. You ever notice how your day steals you? You wake up and boom, notifications, boom, work, boom, family needs, boom, problems. And you spend all day reacting like a pinball. You are not driving, you are being driven. So here is the deal. Wake up before the world can touch you. Wake up and take the first bite of your day, not the leftovers, the first bite. And I know what you are thinking. I am not a morning person. Okay, and since when did your life get decided by a label? You think the people you admire feel like it every day. You think discipline waits for vibes. Discipline does not care how you feel. Discipline cares what you do. So if you want a life that feels different, you need mornings that look different. And I am not even talking about being perfect. You will fail sometimes. You will snooze sometimes. You will mess up. Cool. But you come back. You try again. That is what makes you dangerous, not perfection, consistency. Let me ask you a simple question. What would happen if you gave yourself 1 quiet hour every day? 1 hour with no scrolling, 1 hour with no complaints, 1 hour where you build instead of consume, 1 hour where you remember who you are. Because right now, a lot of you are not tired, you are distracted. You are not lazy, you are overstimulated. You are not broken, you are undisciplined. And that is good news because discipline can be built. Listen, at 4 a.m. you meet the real you. Not the version that performs for people. Not the version that smiles and pretends. The real you. The one with dreams you keep hiding. The one with fears you keep feeding. The one with a voice that says, there is more for me. Hey, and in that quiet, you can do things that change your life. You can pray, you can breathe, you can stretch, you can read 1 page, you can write 1 plan, you can train your body, you can build your business, you can learn a skill, you can sit with God and say, thank you for another day. Now make me strong enough to earn it. That hour is not just time. It is a reset button. So here is the truth. Success is not a mystery. It is not magic. It is boring. It is repetition. It is showing up when you do not feel like it. Especially when nobody is watching. You want confidence. Confidence is not a speech. It is evidence. It is proof you gave yourself. You promised yourself something and you did it. That is how confidence is built. Brick by brick. Every time you wake up when you said you would, you tell your brain, I keep my word. Every time you get out of bed, you say, I am not owned by comfort. Every time you do the work in the dark, you say, my future matters. And the crazy part is, nobody sees it. No likes, no applause. But you see it and God sees it. And that is enough. Now I want you to picture 2 lives. Life 1, you wake up late, you rush. You grab junk. You scroll. You show up stressed. You spend the day putting out fires. You get home tired. You tell yourself you will start tomorrow. You sleep. Repeat. Life 2. You wake up at 4. It is quiet. You drink water. You breathe. You pray. You move your body. You read. You write your plan. You attack 1 important task before the world wakes up. And by the time people are checking their phones, you already won, which life sounds like you. And don't lie, because lying is expensive. It costs you your future. I am going to give you a simple 4 a.m. blueprint. No fancy words, no complicated system. Just real steps you can do tonight. Step 1, pick a reason. Not a cute reason, a real reason. Why do you need this? Is it your kids? Is it your health? Is it your debt? Is it that you are tired of feeling weak? Write it down, because when the alarm rings, motivation will not be there. Your reason has to be there. Step 2, set the trap. A trap, put your phone across the room. Put your alarm loud. Put a glass of water ready. Put your clothes ready. Make it easy to win. Stop making it easy to fail. Step 3, when the alarm hits, do not negotiate. No meetings, no debate. No, just a little more. The moment you start negotiating, you lose. So do this. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 1. Feet on the floor. Stand up. That's it. Step 4, win the first 2 minutes, because if you win 2 minutes, you win the next 10. Wash your face. Drink water. Open a window. Take 10 deep breaths. Tell yourself, I am up, I am moving, I am building. Simple. Step 5, give God the first words, even if it is short. Thank you, guide me, protect my family, give me strength to do what is right. It puts you in the right frame. It reminds you you are not alone. Step 6, move your body. It can be push-ups, it can be a walk, it can be stretching, it can be 10 minutes. Do not overthink. Movement wakes your mind. And when your body feels strong, your thoughts get stronger. Step 7, build one thing, just one. Read 10 pages. Write 1 page, practice 1 skill, edit 1 video, study 1 topic, make 1 sales message, plan 1 workout, 1 thing that makes tomorrow better, 1 thing that makes future you proud. Now here is the key. You do not need a perfect morning, you need a protected morning, because the world will try to steal your mind. It will sell you fear, it will sell you anger, it will sell you comparison, it will sell you cheap pleasure, and then you wonder why you feel empty, because you are full of junk. So clean it out. Start the day with something pure. Silence, breath, prayer, work. This is how you stop being average, not with a hype quote, with a habit. And listen, I am not saying wake up at 4 a.m. because it is trendy. I am saying wake up early because it gives you space. Space is oxygen. Space is where you think. Space is where you heal. Space is where you remember your purpose. Most people never hear their own thoughts. They drown them with music, shows, scrolling, talking, and then they say, I don't know what I want. Of course you don't. You never shut up long enough to listen. 4 a.m. forces you to listen. It forces you to sit with yourself. And that can feel scary, because you might hear the truth. You might hear, you are wasting time. You might hear, you are settling. You might hear, you are made for more. Good. Let it hurt a little. Pain is not always bad. Pain can be a signal that your soul is tired of being ignored. Now, I want to talk about gratitude, because the strong life is not just grind. It is gratitude plus action. Some of you are alive, breathing, healthy enough to move. That is a gift. Some of you have a family that loves you. Some of you have a chance to start again, and you are sleeping through it, not just in your bed, in your mind, sleepwalking. So when you wake up early, do this. Take 10 seconds and say, thank you. Thank you for air. Thank you for legs. Thank you for a mind that can learn. Thank you for a heart that can change. Then get to work, because gratitude without effort is just talk. And there will be days when it feels hard, days when the bed feels like heaven, days when the dark feels heavy, days when your mind says, what is the point? Those are the days that count. Those are the days where you prove something, not to the internet, to you, because you've been watching people win for too long. You've been consuming success instead of building it. You know all the quotes. You know all the routines, you know all the theories, and your life is still the same. Why? Because knowledge without action is a fancy way to stay stuck. So I am challenging you. Stop being a fan of discipline. Become a practitioner. Let me ask you again, what do you want? Do you want respect? Then respect yourself first. Do you want a better body? Then train when it is uncomfortable. Do you want money? Then learn skills while others sleep. Do you want peace? Then stop feeding your mind trash. And let me say something that might hit you. Nobody is coming. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to force you to be great. They might love you, sure. They might support you, sure. But the hard work, that is your job. And that is not sad. That is freedom. Because if nobody is coming, then you are not waiting anymore. You are the plan. You are the answer. Now, you might say, but I work late. Okay, then adjust. Maybe your 4 a.m. is 5 a.m. Maybe it is 4:30. The point is not the number. The point is control. The point is you take the wheel. You choose a time when the world is quiet, and you build yourself there. Because public wins come from private work. And private work is not sexy. It is lonely sometimes. It is boring sometimes. It is repetitive. And that is why it works. Because most people cannot do boring. They need drama. They need entertainment. They need a reason to quit. You are going to be different. You are going to do the simple things again and again. And you are going to let the results speak. And results are loud. Results change how people treat you. Results change how you feel. Results change your confidence. You ever meet someone who is calm in chaos, someone who does not panic, someone who does not complain, someone who does not get pushed around by moods? That is not luck. That is training. And the training starts in the morning. When you start your day with intention, you carry that into the noise. When you start with clarity, you handle problems better. When you start with discipline, you stop making excuses later because you already proved you can do hard things, and the compound effect is real. One early morning feels small, 2 feels small, a week feels small, but a month, you start to feel different. Your mind is clearer, your body is stronger, your days feel longer, your patience gets better, your self-respect grows. Then 6 months hit, and people start asking you, what changed? And you will smile because the change happened when nobody was watching. Now let's talk about the voice in your head. That voice that says you are not enough. That voice that brings up your past. That voice that says you always fail. Listen to me, that voice is not truth. It is habit, and habits can be replaced. How do you replace it? With proof, with daily wins, with waking up when you said you would, with doing a small workout, with finishing a small task, with keeping promises. Then your inner voice changes. It goes from I can't to I can to always do. And that is when you become unstoppable. Not because life gets easy, but because you get stronger, and you will still have problems. You will still have bills. You will still have stress, but you will handle it differently because you are not starting the day already behind. You are starting ahead, and that changes everything. Now, if you are still listening, I want you to do something. I want you to imagine the future. A year from now, what does that person look like? How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they treat people? What do they do for work? How do they feel in their body? How do they sleep at night? And then ask this, what would that person do tonight? Would they scroll until 12? Would they eat junk and crash? Would they say, tomorrow again? Or would they set the alarm, clean the room, and get ready like a warrior? Be that person. Tonight, because your life is built in the small choices, not the big speeches. Small choices, what time you sleep, what you watch, what you eat, who you listen to, what you do when nobody is watching. So let's remove the fairy tale. You do not need motivation every day. You need a standard, a rule, a line you do not cross. I wake up early, I train. I learn, I pray, I work. That's it. And if you miss a day, you do not quit. You come back. You do not shame yourself into staying stuck. You correct. You adjust. You return. Because that is what strong people do. Let me talk to the man watching this. You say you want to be respected. You say you want to lead. Then lead yourself first. Stop letting your feelings run your life. You are not a child. You do not get to live on excuses. You have responsibilities. You have potential. Get up. And let me talk to the woman watching this. You too. You carry so much. You do so much. But don't forget you. Don't pour from an empty cup. Wake up early and give yourself time. Build your strength. Build your peace. Build your skills. You're not here just to survive. You are here to grow. And for everyone watching, hear this. Comfort is a liar. It promises peace, but it gives you regret. Discipline is honest. It feels hard now, but it gives you pride later. So choose. Choose pride. Choose growth. Choose the hard path that becomes the easy life. Now, I want to make this super practical. Because hype without action is useless. Tonight, do these 5 things. 1, set your bedtime like it matters. You cannot wake up early if you sleep like a clown. Turn off the screen earlier. Dim the lights. Respect your sleep. 2, write a tiny morning plan. Literally 3 lines. Pray, move, build. That's enough. 3, remove 1 distraction, 1 app, 1 late night show, 1 group chat, 1 thing. Because your future is on the other side of saying no. 4, set your alarm. 1 alarm, not 5. 5 alarms means you are planning to fail. Set 1. 5, tell someone. Comment 4, aim again. Tell a friend. Make it real. And when morning comes, do not try to be a hero. Just get up and start small. Small wins create big wins. And when you are up, remember this. The dark is not your enemy. The dark is your training ground. It is where the weak go back to sleep. It is where the strong become strong. You know what I love about early mornings? It makes you humble because you realize how much you can do without attention. You realize you do not need applause. You realize you can be proud in silence. And that kind of pride is clean. It is not ego, it is self-respect. You also start to see the world differently. You stop chasing drama. You stop needing constant noise. You become calm, and calm is strength. People think strength is yelling. Nah. Strength is being able to stay focused when the world screams. Strength is being able to say no when your body begs. Strength is being able to do your duty with a quiet heart. And if you stick to this, you will notice something else. Your standards rise. You stop accepting low friends, low habits, low relationships, low jobs, because you start to value your time. And when you value your time, you value your life. And look, I am not saying life will be perfect, but it will be yours, not borrowed, not stolen by scrolling, not wasted in excuses. Yours. Now let's hit the fear, because some of you are scared to change. Not because you can't, but because you might. And if you change, you can't blame anyone anymore. If you change, you can't hide anymore. If you change, you have to live up to it. Good, that fear is normal, but you don't run from it. You walk through it, one morning at a time. So when you wake up and your brain says, stay, you say, no. When it says, you're tired, you say, I'm grateful, but I'm moving. When it says, it doesn't matter, you say, it matters because I matter. And that is the mindset, not loud, not fake, just real. Wait, before you click away, let me give you something most people never hear. The hardest part is not waking up early. The hardest part is what you do after you wake up. Because if you wake up at 4 a.m. and you go straight to your phone, you just woke up to lose. You woke up early just to hand your mind to other people. You woke up early just to drink poison faster. So make a rule, no phone for the first 30 minutes. 30 minutes, your mind is soft when you wake up, it absorbs everything. So feed it truth, not noise. And if you are thinking, but I need my phone, okay, then use it like a tool. Alarm only, timer only, music for training only, not scrolling, not checking who is living a fake life on the internet. Let me tell you why that matters. Comparison is a thief. It steals your gratitude. It steals your focus. It steals your peace. You look at someone else's highlight and you hate your own life. Then you lose energy. And energy is currency. So here is a clean mindset. There is someone ahead of you. Good. Let it teach you. There is someone behind you. Good. Help them. But you do not measure your worth by other people. You measure your worth by your effort and your character. And character is built when nobody is watching. That is why 4 a.m. is special. It is private. It is honest. It is you and God. Now, I want you to understand something simple about your brain. Your brain is like a dog. If you let it run free, it will chase trash. It will chase pleasure. It will chase comfort. But if you train it, it will protect you. It will serve you. So every early morning is dog training. You say stay. You say focus. And at first, your mind will fight you. It will whine. It will pull the leash. But if you keep going, it becomes calm. Then you become calm, and calm people win. Because calm people can think. Calm people can learn. Calm people can plan. Panic people just react. So build calm on purpose. Quick story, this is real. I used to wake up late, grab my phone, and feel behind all day. One morning I got up early, sat in silence, and prayed for strength. Nothing magical happened, but I felt in control for the first time in a long time. That is what I want for you. Now, some of you will say, but my family will wake up. Cool. That is why this is powerful. You do it quietly. You do it with respect. You do it for them too. Because when you become stronger, your whole house gets stronger. And if you live alone, listen, your loneliness can either crush you or build you. At 4 a.m., you turn it into fuel. You turn it into focus. You turn it into prayer. You turn it into building a life that attracts good people later. Now, let's make it even more simple. Your 4 a.m. routine has 3 jobs. Job 1, clean your body, water, light movement, fresh air, simple food later. Your body is the vehicle. Keep it ready. Job 2, clean the mind, prayer, reading, journaling, planning. Your mind is the steering wheel. Keep it steady. Job 3, build the future. 1 skill, 1 project, 1 hard task. Your future is the destination. Move toward it daily. If your morning does those 3 jobs, you are winning, even if it is only 45 minutes, even if it's only 20 minutes. Because you are building a pattern, and patterns build lives. Here is another question. Do you want to be proud of yourself, or do you want to be comfortable? You cannot pick both all the time. Comfort now, regret later. Discipline now, pride later. And pride is not ego. Pride is peace. It is that quiet smile when you know you did what you said. It is that calm sleep at night because you did not waste the day. Okay, now I am going to give you a 7-day start plan. Super simple. Day 1, wake up early and just sit in silence for 5 minutes. No phone, just breathe. Say, thank you. Then move for 5 minutes. Done. Day 2. Wake up early. Pray for 1 minute. Write 3 things you are grateful for. Move for 10 minutes. Done. Day 3. Wake up early. Read 2 pages. Move for 10 minutes. Write 1 goal for the day. Done. That is it. No fancy. Just real. And once you do a week, do it again and again. And after 30 days, you will feel like a new person, not because you watched a video, because you built a habit. And I want you to understand the game the world plays. The world wants you tired because tired people buy easy things. Tired people eat junk. Tired people scroll. Tired people accept less. But you are not here to be controlled. You are here to be free. Freedom is not a feeling. Freedom is a routine. Freedom is having enough discipline to choose your life. And waking up early is the first big proof of that. So when someone laughs at you for sleeping early, smile. When someone says, "Why are you so strict?" Smile. When someone says, "You're doing too much," smile. Because most people only understand comfort. They do not understand purpose. You do, and you will show it with results. One more thing. Be careful who you talk to in the morning. Do not wake up and jump into negative people. Do not wake up and jump into gossip. Do not wake up and jump into news that makes you scared. Protect your mind like it is a baby. Because your mind is the factory of your life. And if you want a strong life, you need a strong factory. So here is the last retention punch. The alarm tomorrow morning is not just an alarm, it is a door. Behind that door is a stronger you, but the door only opens if you stand up. So night, do not just, you wake up. The plan. Set the trap, sleep earlier. And when it rings, do not negotiate. Then come back here and tell me, did you win the morning, yes or no? Comment, I won. If you got up, comment, I'm coming back. If you failed, but you will try again. Either way, you are not alone. We build together. We rise together, we thank God together, and we work, because faith without work is dead. And if you are serious, write your reason in the comments. Not a joke reason, the real one. Let other people see it, so you can't hide. Do it today now. Now go.